Mr. Ambassador, it's a great honor to have you in Mexico. We actually have many problems in Mexico.
The one who thinks that with money can do everything will do everything for money. This movie talks about the things that the government do to distract the society when they make mistakes or say something that could make the people get angry. The important point in this movie is the corruption that exists in Mexico and the little interest that most of the Mexicans have. It shows how a person can behave when they have a lot of power and abuse of it, and also that actually the politicians aren't moral, don't have ethic, and neither values. Why is it controversial? Nowadays, it is very difficult to say, to do, or to show what we want to the world, because the politics in Mexico is very controller and manipulative. But what is the real problem? It's true that the politicians search their own benefit, but it's also true that the society doesn't know how the politics in Mexico works. We live complaining about the unfair government and the bad work of the politicians. And we know our rights, but we avoid our obligations. That is what makes us ignorant of the situation. If we don't want to do anything for us, for the people around us, and for Mexico, we cannot expect that somebody do it. In the other hand, a lot of Mexicans keep their opinion because they are afraid of what the government can do. Most of the people depend on it because they receive help economically, medically, and in education, so they accept what the politicians want. Unfortunately, the children grow with this idea, and when they are adult, they think that for reach their purposes or goals, they have to ask for permission, or wait what the government say. This is a vicious circle for everybody, and when somebody wants to develop, nobody supports them, or on the contrary, the people make all the possible things for cause damage. Corruption is something that already exists, and one person cannot go and change the ideas of all the Mexicans. But there is other thing true. If we want to change, we should make real action, and not only sit and stay in our comfort zone waiting for others to resolve our problems. The teenagers are the future of the country, and we should teach the children to respect everybody, but also to respect Mexico for living peace. It is hard to live in a country with insecurity, narco-traffic, murders, bad education, etc. But all of this starts in home, with the values education, throwing away the discrimination, the racism, the bullying, and all those kind of things that kids learn in the house and practice around. These things that we watch on TV or internet, and also newspaper, that seems to be normal, but they aren't. We have to put attention in how we educate our children every day, with every action, and how we show the importance of make the correct things, despite sometimes it's difficult. If we can't do the correct things with parents or with us, we can't do in our country. We have to do the correct things and make it correct. Then we can make a change.
We think that it's very important to know the situation that the country have and how the society is manipulated by the government. Maybe the teenagers doesn't care about this topic because they think it's something they will not pass. But this is the past, present, and future of us if we want. Corruption is go for the easy way. If we know what is correct, but it means make an effort or sacrifice. We prefer to do only things where we don't have to move or do anything. We are complaining about corruption, but we live it every day. A lot of persons prefer to give money to the cops instead of pay fine. That is also a sign of corruption. Or for example, when you throw garbage on the streets, pretending it's okay and nothing happens, but you know that you can't because also laws forbid this. It is easy to blame everybody, but what we doing to be better the situation or to make it worse?
Conclusion, I think this problem cannot disappear in one day, 1 week, or 1 month. It's something that we have worked with every day. But if we had the intention of do something for our country, that obviously it's for us, we can make big changes with little contributions. The intention is good, but the action is what counts.
It's something of every day. We need to search the best for us and for our society to develop our country and be better humans. The change is on our hands, and the future of the ones who comes after depend on our actions. We can't expect that somebody change our lives.